relevant.
Relevant,
and timely.
Okay. And that is Lagos Owambe lifestyle. Now, Lagos is widely known as Nigeria's entertainment and social capital. And at the heartbeat of this reputation is this Owambe culture. And joining us on the conversation to unpack this very relevant topic, as Adebigbe has put it, and timely.
Yeah.
Okay. We are joined by, she is a lawyer, a content creator, an entrepreneur. She is Halima Kamor. You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be
Look at
here.
her. It just gives you this
Owambe
this
vibe.
sense of relaxation that okay, let's go party.
And that's what the lifestyle is about.
Thank you. Especially
Yeah.
when you're in Lagos.
You have to always look the part.
You have to look the part.
Thanks
And
for
so,
having me.
you're welcome. And so, talking about the Owambe culture, because Owambe has gone beyond just having a party. So, for you, what does the Owambe culture mean?
So for me, it's unity. It's showing up for the people that you care about. So it's just something that means something to somebody, because if you're talking about Owambe, you're talking about somebody inviting you for a party, or you yourself, you know, starting up a party and inviting people. And if people don't love you, they would not show up for you. And for me, my person, I love showing up for people. And yeah, so it means unity for me. It means I'm having a good damn time. So yeah, I show up.
Okay, people say Owambe. Of course, Owambe means we are there. It is there. It is happening there.
It is happening.
Okay, and they always talk about the Lagos version, which is, you know, different. What makes the Lagos version of Owambe different, you know, to others, you know,
Other
outside
parties.
Lagos? Yeah.
Okay, I think what makes it different is the intentionality, the glitz, the glamour, you know, the makeup, the dress up, just the tiny bit intentionality of it. Okay, just look at me this morning. I got an invite to be here, and we're talking about Lagos Owambe lifestyle. And I'm like, okay, so what better way to show up than to look the part? And that's what the glitz, that's what the glamour, that's what the intentionality means. Imagine me coming here with, or in a suit and tie, you'd be like, okay, you didn't get the memo. So now I got the memo and I'm here. So
Fully represented.
When Joy started, she said Owambe culture has always been there, but over time it has evolved.
yeah.
And you know, is it a social class something, or just generally, you know, people wanting to show off what they have in terms of wealth, in terms of you know, personality and what they stand for? So what does Owambe truly mean to most people? Because we have talked about what Owambe means to you.
Yeah.
Because it has kept, you know, it keeps evolving.
Yeah.
You know, what does it mean to the general people that, you know, are involved in it?
I think it means different things to different people, and it is also a tiny bit of everything. It's a bit of affluence, it's a bit of wealth, it's a bit of show off, it's a bit of also showing off for people. Because of course, if I am rich and I'm affluent, it has to show in the way I look. So I want to look the part, which means, or you're going to see a lot of blings. I might also not be rich, so there's also that. There is also that part of it.
You might just be faking it.
Yeah, yeah.
Make it.
So you make
As
it.
long as you're looking the part, people really don't care if you have that much in your bank account. So I would say that it means different things to different people, and it's just a bit of personality, affluence, rich, wealth, and just a bit of everything in it.
I think there's a song that says ain't no party like a Lagos party or something like
We
that.
know how to turn up. You
Yeah.
can't blame us.
And
Can't
so
blame us.
you've talked about glitz, glamour, personality, wealth, affluence, and those are the things that make up the Owambe party. Because again, levels day for Owambe, but there's category. You
Yeah.
understand? And so let's talk about the things that makes an Owambe party, especially a Lagos Owambe party, stand out. Aside from these things you have mentioned, let's look at food. Let's look
Decor.
at music, decoration. Let's look at party after party and after party after party.
Yeah.
party, after party.
Okay, I would say that for a Lagos party, you can literally throw a party and people will be there. But there are things that needs to be at your party for it to kind of like stand out.
For it to be lit.
Yeah, for it to be lit. So,
Please, I just want to put a disclaimer. I am the visitor in this place.
You are the presenter. We are the guests.
Please go ahead, please.
and there are different determinant factors, but these days the lines are literally blurred because you can be throwing a birthday party and it's looking like a wedding. You can be throwing a wedding and it can be looking like a birthday party. So we're talking about the music, we're talking about the dresses. Okay, for a bride now, I'm not married yet, but inshallah I'll be married, and trust me, I think about that moment, how it is going to be so lit in terms of how I want my friends, my family and everybody to have a good time, in terms of me having a good time. And when you're talking about me having a good time, it means my dresses are super on point, my makeup, and just everybody around me having a good time. So we're talking about music, we're talking about the dresses, we're talking about the guests, because now we're also talking about the quality of the guests you're inviting, because you don't want people that don't get the vibe to be around you, because now they are party poopers. Nobody's having fun. People are just sitting, being on their phone. No, you want people to be on their feet, dancing, because that's where the actual vibe is. If people are vibing, everybody's going to literally catch up on you and everybody's vibing. But if you're sulking, you're sitting, you're just like, then everybody's going to catch the bug and people will not be having a good time. So we need people to have a good time. And that's where we now have a party after party again. And so there are some things that cannot be done in like the main party. So that is taken to like the after party. If a party does not have an after party, is that even a party? These days, that's what it is these days.
Yes.
I'm being honest. That's what it is these days. And for a party that has an after party, that has another DJ to play at the after party, trust me, you're going to have loads of fun.
Let's talk about the food now, because
I was waiting. Enjoy your
the food is also part of it.
because again there are levels to
Yes.
these things.
Yes.
So let's go into the food aspect of Owambe parties.
Okay, for me, people actually qualify a good party. They kind of marry to the food there. But for me, I don't think is that much of a big deal, to be honest. Because before coming, sometimes I don't eat because I'm like, okay, at this party, I'm sure I would have like maximum good time.
You don't eat before going to the party?
I don't eat
I can never
before.
try that.
I don't eat before going to the party because
Why?
okay, now if I know the people that train the party, I know them well. I'm going to have a good time, and I don't want to be full for anything that will be served there. I want to have a bit of everything, and because I'm a fit farm girl, there's just limit to what I can eat in a day. So I'd rather save the space I have for what is ahead of me, rather than stuffing myself before I go to a party.
Me, I don't do that. I will eat at home.
Yeah, eat at home.
I will eat at home
Hey.
for safety.
No, but it is advisable. Really, it is advisable to eat because you can be disappointed. They will be serving and they might not serve your table.
Exactly.
So what do? You're going to be, vibing on empty stomach.
Okay, still talking about food now. We go to parties now. We attend our Owambes. They have like 15 different types of rice alone. We have jollof. We have white ofada. We have fried rice. We have Chinese rice. We have coconut rice. We have all manner of rice
Local
there.
rice.
Okay. We have beans porridge. We have amala, abula.
We're going.
We have
Yeah,
we have
and there's porridge.
Yes, there's porridge. There's small chops. There's one that they do now, gari and yoyo and eba, and a day.
You have asun.
We have asun. We
Roasted
have
There's
barbecue.
fish.
We have
roasted
There's
plantain.
suya.
there's suya, and now there's bread.
Yeah, bread and
Pepper
beans.
and beans.
And then we're going.
Bread
And I'm going, and
Yeah.
when we see all this food, sometimes I narrow it down to sometimes it's too much. So I want to find out: is there anything like having too much food at an Owambe?
Okay, so I don't think there is anything as been, having too much food. I don't think so because people having a good time is also likened to, like I said before, is likened to having good food at a party and also eating enough food. Because literally, if I've heard it a lot of times, when people go for, for parties and they don't like eat, they tend to say, that party is not sweet, that party is not interesting. And you'll be like, okay, so what's the issue? The food is bad, I didn't eat enough. Or maybe they were serving, I would literally see them taking food across the table and none is coming to me. In as much as food is flowing at the party, as much as it doesn't get to your table, trust me, that party is a no-no. So I don't think there's anything that's too much. And I also think that the organizers also know their crowd.
Okay.
And that's the reason why they have like varieties. Because some people, when they invite some certain people, they know that, oh, this person likes to have options. So they also put, people that organize parties also put their guests in mind when coming up with the food menu. So I don't think there's anything as,
So what do you think
having
is,
too much.
what foods do you think is basic, should be an Owambe, or should be the Owambe staple,
Okay,
without
signature foods.
signature foods for Owambe, without going overboard?
Okay. So I would say,
Jollof.
yeah, of course.
Jollof.
Is there even a party without jollof rice?
Jollof.
No, there's literally a jollof that is termed party jollof.
Party jollof.
Yeah.
Like bottom smoky
Party.
jollof. So no, that's literally a staple. If you go for a party and you don't have jollof rice, no, now
Is that a party?
that's not even a
Is that
party.
a party?
What are you doing?
Was it jollof rice?
We can do
Kile
it with fried rice. But jollof, no, now you've not
No,
thrown a
that's
party.
what I eat anytime I go to jollof rice.
That's like the safest option.
Yes.
Anyways,
Thank you.
that's the safe option
For me, I know this show is not about me, but because I'm
No,
an
you're
experienced
also-
Owambe
Go
goer,
up.
an experienced Owambe attendee,
Oh,
my
shit.
own staple is abula.
Yeah.
Yes, my own staple is abula. So if I get to a party and they say, oh, it's not ready yet, I'd rather wait.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait. for
So
my
I would
abula.
say jollof rice, of course. We have pounded yam. As a Kwara girl, of course, abula. Amala, ewedu, gbegiri, and all the small
Assorted.
bits of this and that.
Halima!
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I think that should like be like the staple.
Staple.
Yeah, if you have all of this on your menu, trust me, you have a party. You don't need to. I think the other type of whatever they have at the parties are just extras. Yes, just to have something to say about your party. Oh, that party was mad. If you see the amount of food that was there, that's the hype. Seriously, that's the hype. It has nothing to do. You don't even know whether they eat it. You don't even know if they ate it or not. Your own is, you've asked your caterer to prepare them, and in your head, they've eaten it, even if they don't eat it, but it was served at your party. So it also boosts your own ego, also boosts your own level, because when you're talking or having a conversation with your peers now, that's a bragging right.
Yeah.
I have this, I had this, I had that at my party. So yeah.
And there must always be enough drinks to go
Oh,
with
yes.
it.
Yes.
Especially water.
Water, yes.
Yeah.
Never run out of water
Yeah.
at an Owambe gathering. Moving away from food, drinks now, let's talk about music and what it does to, the Owambe. Joy is making fun of Halima. We don't say mother and daughter. Let's talk about music and how it mars or makes
Party.
a perfect Owambe
Yeah.
party.
So for me, let's move away from the food now and the glitz and the glam. Like, if there is no good music, what are we doing here?
Is that it?
That's like the backbone of the party. People also would say, oh, that party was dead. Why? Is it that the musician or whosoever was on the band did not come up to expectation, or the DJ fucked up? So there is also the need to always have a backup, I would say. So should, in case the DJ that is supposed to play for you is messing up, you can always switch deck and people are having a good time.
When you say switch deck, are you saying you should have two DJs?
Yes.
On
Yes, as a backup.
as a backup?
Yes, and most parties these days they do. One plays for the actual party, and
plays for the
there is
after
another one that
party.
plays for the after party, just in case people weren't feeling the one that played for the main party, they can also, you know, switch deck to the after party DJ.
Okay,
So
aside from please, mommy, enjoy.
It's okay. Enjoy yourself.
Aside from the DJ,
Yeah.
well, we also invest in a good band.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have the bands that sings all the songs, and we have a particular musician. You know, the Fuji, it could be Juju, it could be whatever. You know, and we also have like artists, you know, who come in to sing. We're talking about, you know, this is strictly for weddings.
Yeah.
Now, wedding Owambe. We also have artists who are coming to sing to the bride and groom. At what point, you know, or at what point would you say, what's it for you? You know, is there any time you'd say, oh, you don't really need that much? Once you have a band and the DJ for the after party, that's fine. Instead of having, because we know some people at some party they have everything.
Yeah.
We have
But sometimes
everything.
the thing about class.
Yeah. See, I'm smiling.
Yeah. You know, Halima has hinted that, you know, she will be getting married. We don't know.
Yeah.
Very soon, inshallah.
We're going to have all of it. Like, why not? See, it's an experience.
Our producer just called me Yahoo Pastor. Oh my God.
Yeah, pastor. Yeah, with Halima and Mame.
It is literally an experience.
Okay.
And you want to take people through a journey.
Okay.
And that journey starts from when you pick the Ashwebi. Oh, these people are going to love this. Oh, these are the type of food I'm going to have at my party. This is the DJ that is like #1 DJ in the country that will play. This is the artist that will play. This is the band. Their expectations, literally. Either you set them for yourself, or your guests set it for you, or your affluence now is setting it for you, because there are different things now that plays into all of this. And I think for a party, there's nothing as too much. As much as you can afford it.
As long as
you
work
can
with
afford
your
it.
own budget.
I am not a party to stretching more than my hand can reach. I'm not a party to that. As much
Very
as
key. Well done, Halima.
as much as I can afford it, like everybody that knows me already knows that I've been shouting and screaming this. At my wedding, I would want Pasuma to play.
Hey,
Yes.
Pasu.
I would want Pasuma to play. Either somebody surprising me with bringing him,
Okay.
or my family is literally investing in my wedding with that. Everybody that knows me already knows that. So I don't think, and now because I've been saying it so much, I know that some people now that I've been hearing it would be expecting that at my party, right? Even though it might not happen,
Yeah.
but then I've set a standard that I want for myself. So I wouldn't say it is too much, as long as I can afford it. I definitely want it at my party. Yeah.
Can we talk about the trends of having, they call them Ashwebi girls now? And
No,
then,
aside from that, there should be
Eh,
culture
Yeah,
in
clothes.
general. because
yeah,
that is very,
apart
very
from
strong.
that,
Yeah.
I mean we
Ashwebi
call them
girls.
bridal train.
Yeah,
But
that
want to-
dances
want to
with
change
the
it,
bride.
Yeah,
Because
Ashwebi
I
girls.
don't want
Yeah.
us to limit it to just weddings.
Weddings.
Let's
Okay,
talk
the
about
generality
general
of it.
parties.
Ashwebi.
Okay, we'll move to that, but I want us to talk about these ones and then the dance, because I see some content online. You see
Yeah.
the girls digging it. You know, I'd like you to also talk about that. Has also become a trend in
Yeah.
parties now.
Like I said, it's an experience, and that's part of it also. And you want everybody to be inclusive as much as you can at your party. Your friends, they've basically been there. They've been there for you through thick and thin. And now that you're getting to that destination, you want to carry them along. And I think it's part of just including them in your day. Because let's look at it. If they don't dance with you inside, or they don't dance with you at the party, where else would they do that? And that's like a send forth also, because now we're not going to be having so much of you around. If you think about it that way, it makes sense. It's like a send forth party. Okay, our babe is getting married and she's not so going to be out there, because we know that marriage limits you to some extent. As a single girl, there are things that I can do. There are places I can go at any time. But as a married girl now, or as a married woman, there is actually limitation to how much I party. So that's like maybe the last dance. Let me call it the last dance with your friends. And yeah, we go all out. So yeah, it's part of including your people, your personal person. Because if you look at the train, these are people that you've been friends with for 20 years, for 10 years, for 15 years, for 5 years. So you just want them very included in, your party. So yeah.
So now let's look at the Ashobi culture. It has become really, really strong. As in, there's no party now that you would attend, and there is no Ashobi, no matter how little.
Yeah.
And some even narrow it down to just picking colors, just to form that uniformity. What does this Ashobi culture? What does it really represent, for you?
Okay, so I think for me, it represents unity. It represents uniformity, like you said. Because now, if there is an Ashwebi literally picked for a party and I don't have the Ashwebi, I feel excluded. Sometimes I don't even want to be there because now I might be treated differently because I'm not wearing the party's Ashwebi. So there is that culture also that people, they tend to prioritize people now that are wearing the Ashwebi.
There's a way they said,
Wankara or Jesemo. At some people's party, literally that's it. Some people, that's like your gate pass. If you're not wearing the whatever, you're not going to be admitted into like the party. So it's unity. I, for one, once somebody invites me for a party, I ask, is there an Ashwebi? So I would know and pick my fight. If I want to be there, if I don't want to be there, if I can afford it, if I cannot afford it, I'll know where my boundary line is. And I also ask, could I also wear this? Is this an option? There are some parties that are strictly by Ivy. Some are strictly by you buying the Ashwebi. So you need to know the different options that you have so that you can know. But for what it represents, it's basically unity, uniformity, and it makes you just feel like a part of something if you are wearing the Ashwebi.
You are wearing the anko.
Yeah.
We used to call it anko.
Growing up.
Growing up, it used to be anko before it became Ashwebi.
Yeah.
So, I want us to talk about, still talking about Ashwebi and the pressure it puts. I like something you said. You said you would ask.
Yeah.
You check if it's affordable for you, if it's something you can afford or not. But it's another thing that worries me is there's a kind of pressure that society puts or the party puts on us as people.
Yeah.
You see these fabrics very, very expensive, and it kind of puts pressure, and you find people going out of their ways to buy these clothes just to represent in the party. I'd like you to talk about that too.
So I'll say for me, I like to be part of something, right? And that's the reason why I said if it's affordable, I'll be there. But if it's not, I'm going to take a step back because I know what I earn and I know my capability. Because now, we're not just talking about the Ashwebi now. We're talking about every other thing that goes into the Ashwebi. So tailoring these days is through the roof. So if I'm buying, if I'm buying an Ashwebi for, let's say, 50,000 naira, I might even sew it for 100K.
Yeah.
So I will look at the mathematics, the cash involved, the money involved to know if I want to do this or not. If it's something I can afford, so everything still boils down to affordability. So I would say that people should not be pressured. I can understand that you want to belong, you want to be part of something. Don't be pressured. You can ask, like I said, can you wear the color? Is it something you can just, just wear something else instead of breaking the bank? You literally don't need to break the bank. And I also think party organizers should also always have their guests at art also. Some people literally organize their party based off of the Ashwebi that they're selling. Let's not lie. This is something that has gone on forever.
Yeah.
So,
People-
so that this listen. So what you just said, something you said earlier about Wankara was
Yeah.
you know, you brought up this question now that is Owambe, which is supposed to be something for everybody to enjoy and have a good time, becoming a competition now rather than a celebration. And one of the unhealthy habits that comes with this Owambe is what you talked about party organizers neglecting you if you're not putting on the ashwebi. So from your experience, from our experience, I'm going to include Joy. From our experience of attending Owambes, we must have observed some unhealthy habits. Can we talk about those unhealthy habits that we must have picked at this Owambe?
That's basically neglecting people that are not wearing the ashwebi just because you think, they are not part of the people at the party.
When they are sharing souvenirs.
Even
you are not wearing the clothes.
Even food. Because now, if I literally don't have the invites, I would not be here regardless of if I'm wearing the ashwebi or not. So I think that's a culture that needs to be dead. Like they need to do away with that, because your invite is not just flying around.
Exactly.
You've intentionally invited people. And that shouldn't be tied to if they can afford the ashwebi or not. The fact that their presence, they are there, that should count. That should count for something, and that should also include them in every other thing that is being done that day. Whether you're sharing souvenirs, you're sharing food, you're calling people to come and dance. No, as much as they are there, their presence should mean something, and that should mean including them in whatever it is that you're doing in the program of the day for that day.
Still talking about ashwebi now, there are some parties, wedding party that I attended, and there was no ashwebi, but it was more of a monochrome party where they asked color. Or everyone just wear black. That particular one, they said wear black to the party, and I really liked the idea because there was no pressure. Can wear whatever fabric you like. There's no pressure of we are buying one material for 50K, or you understand, we are buying one gele, you understand. But that was beautiful, and the party really looked beautiful. You saw people with their different colors, and I would like you to also speak about that too.
Okay, well, that's a good thing, to be very honest. It's a good thing, and I would love, maybe people should also explore that side of the culture. It doesn't have to be about ashwebi, I'm picking this, I'm picking that. We can do colors. You can just, wake up one day and say, okay, wear monochrome. Wear, is it checkers? Just call something. The point of the Owambe is for everybody to be aligned. So if you call a color, everybody is still going to be in that color palette right now. But for me, I don't know about any other person, though. Because I've bought so much ashwebi.
So people must buy your own.
Okay, just before we go, you're a content creator.
Yes, I am.
Let's talk about how much the social media has helped, hyped, Owambe in Nigeria, and how many people are beginning to just, organize or have parties to suit social media instead of really organizing parties to enjoy themselves or to celebrate people.
Okay, that's part of the pressure that she mentioned earlier. It's not just even about money. It's about, I've seen so-and-so person do this. I have to do it. I've seen so-and-so person do this. No, I have to do more than that. So now social media has really played a
humongous role.
Negative,
okay,
I would say.
I don't know the percentage of the negative.
Yeah.
So you'll be the
no. It's actually a lot, and we see it day in, day out. Even if maybe not in respect of Owambe or anything, in the
even
general
down
sense
to
of it.
Baby shower, bridal shower. The pressure is much.
But I still think that the individuality of everybody should come into play in all of this.
Because now when they do an agenda review, just pressing our necks. Social media.
I still feel it's because somebody. I just feel that they have the funds to do it. That's the reason why they can do it. You can't give what you don't have. To be honest, you can't give what you don't have. If you cannot afford it, tell me how. Are you going to... No, people are actually doing things on credit, please. Please. I was just about to branch here, but I now remember people are doing things on credit because of the pressure to meet up with a particular standard they've set for themselves.
Instagram.
Yeah, just because of, I want to post this at a particular time. I want to follow this trend. I want to do this. Some people even marry for trend. I've heard that countless, and I'm like, how do you even play with your life?
With your future.
Is that even that deep? And these are trends that will come and go. So what are you doing with your life, please?
Thank you very much, Halima. It was a beautiful conversation.
Thank you.
We'd like to have you back if when we call upon you some other time. Again, Owambe, whether you have chicken money or you have big money, multi-billionaire, we will always celebrate. We will always have our parties. And like I said, the Anko syndrome, that's the Ashwebi.
The
culture is here to stay. So today is Friday. Let's see what's happening to Abimbola this weekend. Enjoy. Let's see what is happening today. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you
Halima,
for having me.
For joining us. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the conversation continues.